Booyah. Okay. Pew, pew, pew. Oh, that's my sign. Pew, pew, pew. You do this, and I'll go pew, pew. So my Greg always asks me, why do you do this? And it's just gotta get attention because you gotta do something to get everyone's attention. So he's gonna do pew, pew, pew. All right. So you notice we're a little farther back today because he's ugly.
I don't want to get too close to the camera.
We're going to do some demos potentially. So today we got two brothers talking live. What do we got?
We got shit that stupid people do at the gym.
No, not stupid people. People who just don't know any better.
Shit.
People who do stupid shit
at the gym.
That's better. That's better. We're not trying to insult anyone.
Yeah.
Remember, we come from a place of love. So we're doing this to help out. We're not trying to be rude, although sometimes you just have to call stupid, stupid. You have to call shit, shit. Okay? So sometimes there's just certain things that make you go, what in the hell are you doing? Which is why we're doing this, because we'll make fun of each other more than we make fun of anybody else, so we can feel okay with doing that. All right. There are some things in the gym that make you go, WTF. Okay, that's why there is the gym fail on Facebook, which is so super popular, because people walk in there, A, not knowing what to do, and B, having no clue, so they just kind of do whatever, which is partially why we're doing this, is to help educate, and it's also why I started the Stronger Together Education Academy, so that we can get proper, educated, science-based, knowledgeable fitness training in our middle school and high school PE classes so that we can teach kids how to work out so that we eliminate the possibility of these types of mistakes in the future. Instead of just playing random games.
Stop being uncomfortable in the gym.
Yes.
That's number one I get a lot is they're anxious and they get anxiety when they're at the gym because they're worried people are going to judge them.
Oh,
Everybody's going to judge everybody every minute of the day. You can't worry about those people, but this will hopefully help you to be more comfortable in the gym.
Yeah. Two things. First of all, I get uncomfortable. First time I walk into a new gym, I've been going to gyms for 30 years. I've been doing this for longer than that, actually, almost 40 years. And it's been my career for 30 years. I still walk into a new gym that I haven't been to a little anxious. I'm not nervous, I'm not scared, but I am anxious because you don't know where you're going. I don't know where everything is. I'm completely comfortable in my own skin, but everyone walking into a situation for the first time will be a little nervous, anxious, because they don't know where everything is, and every gym does have a different setup, so that's normal. Secondarily, most people who think, oh, this person's judging me, truthfully, they're probably judging themselves. And most people in the gym really, truly, not in a bad way, are only truly concerned with themselves because they're worried about their own self. Most people are not going to the gym judging, which is ironic because we're talking about judging people at the gym today. I didn't like that. Anyway, most people are just worried about what they're doing. We're talking about this because a lot of the things are unsafe.
Here's a question.
Yes, you have to raise your hand.
Who thinks
I think
that Planet Fitness is the most judgiest gym ever?
Oh, God, yeah. Yes, okay, judgment-free zone, but it's
I'm not sure if that's the word judgiest,
Every-
but I'm using it.
okay.
Bad. That's that gym. I can't go to that gym because I just didn't know.
You can't say we're judgment-free, but you judge everyone
judge
who is there to
every-
work hard.
Everybody that is trying to work out, you judge them in some form of fashion.
You're putting everyone in a box. Just stop putting people in boxes and say, everyone, let's just go do this. All right. Anyway, all right. So exercises that you might be doing or movements that might just not make sense, right? Is that the way we're going to say it?
So,
All right. You go first.
All right, so I'm going to go with one of my pet peeves at the gym is when I see it all the time is he's going to be more oriented with the actual exercise. I'm going to be more oriented with stuff that people do that just pisses off other people. The main one is when you're at the gym certain hours between, say, 4 and 8 o'clock in the evening, that's the busiest time. That's when you really have to be considerate of people and considerate of your surrounding area. Number one, if you're on a bench or a squat rack or a Olympic lift area. Those areas are the most sought after areas, most sought after equipment to use. So do not spend more time on your damn phone than you do doing the actual exercises. I have been in a gym where my workout takes me an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, give or take, and I have seen one guy, girl, doesn't matter, they spend more time on their phone, and that whole hour, they will be on one gym equipment.
My workout for the day.
Oh, it's so annoying. Who cares who's texting you right now? Who cares who's calling you and who's liking your pictures? Look at that shit afterwards.
Important things you like your pictures.
Like,
That's why you do the exercise.
Refresh.
That's part of my problem is people who only do exercises because they think it might get them a Facebook like or an Instagram like or whatever.
It looks cool.
Because it looks cool, but it's actually functionally horrible and or potentially injurious, which is a new way of word. But
I like that word.
you like that word? This is why I got up, why I stood up. Here's a little hint that you can do in the gym. Excuse me, can I work in? Not enough people do that anymore. They just steal your equipment. Okay, sorry, I'm busy. Excuse me, how many more sets do you have? 2 possible ways to find out whether or not they're going to be there for a while. Hey, excuse me if I can't work in.
Be courteous.
Common courtesy is lost on many people.
Yeah.
So, all right.
That's my one. Your turn.
I guess bridges. Okay. People love doing that, laying on your back hip bridge. Okay, so I'm gonna do it with a gym ball, but they get on a bench and they put on way too much weight, and then they go,
300-400 pounds.
look at my range of motion. How high am I coming? Woo! Did hip thrust with 400 pounds. For the same reason you would call out everybody for doing this, as your squats. Now, there is some valid reasons for doing partial squats, and that is for like jumping sports, like basketball. You can actually increase your power if you do a quarter squat. So there is research and science-based information that says doing quarter squats can benefit you. However, why don't we judge bridges the same way we judge squats?
Leg press.
2-inch leg presses?
2-inch leg press.
All right, so if you don't elevate your feet on a bridge, you're actually minimizing the recruitment of your glutes, and they do it for your glutes. It's mostly a hamstring exercise. So if you don't put your feet up on something, my feet need to be about this high because I only get that range of motion when I really need to get all the way up. Okay? So elevating your feet and doing less weight, better range of motion is going to get you better recruitment of the hamstring and better recruitment of the glutes. All right? So now, my second, I'm going to jump ahead. I'm going to show you why I don't like burpees. Okay?
Oh,
The most controversial exercise in the world is a burpee. Okay? Why? Because the people who actually do burpees properly are 1 out of 100. Maybe 1 out of 1,000. And burpees can be a great exercise when done properly. All right, so I'm going to do it right here. Hopefully I get everything in camera.
Big guy needs room.
Big guy needs room. Boom. 3 reps of great burpees. Boom. Hit your chest to the ground. Jump up.
Those are really nice. Doing good, buddy. Doing good. I'm just training there.
After about 3 to 5 reps, you should be tired. Meaning you can't do it anymore. Now, those are what they should look like, or at least what an old person like myself can do. This is what most people do.
That's my version. I like the jumping jack.
You like that? That's what people do. They get a little tough. Okay, do you notice the difference in those exercises?
Lower back is hurting.
Hey, do 25 burpees.
25 3 good ones and 22 bad ones.
So it's like do the exercise, which is part of what my premise for today is. Master the real exercise, and then start to add in the dynamics of the intensity. Unstable surfaces, weight, more reps, less rest, stuff like that. Okay? You have anything?
One of my favorites I saw, this was way back in the day, but I've seen it before, is wearing a weight vest, which is a quality piece of equipment, don't get me wrong. But when I'm wearing a weight vest and all I'm doing is this, triceps extensions.
Do you have your ankle weights on while you're doing that?
And my ankle weights, by the way. Also doing a curl. I'm doing my weight vest. I got my 25-pound weight vest while I'm doing arm exercises. That's another one of my little advances.
Haters gonna hate. I have flutter kicks, which is just lay on your back and do this one. Come on, people, we're better than this.
We did those in elementary school 400 years ago.
Imagine if life had never evolved and you're still using your Nokia. Okay? Your little flip phones with the 3-point texting. That's what flutter kicks are.
Yes, I did.
Oh, and this one where you're just kind of.
Oh, you mean the one with the girl, they put the weight right here?
Oh.
They put it on their hips, not low, they put it here and they,
Okay, you ready? This might be the dumbest thing I've seen in forever. I got a 10-pound weight. Ready? What am I doing? Literally holding the weight is the only purpose you're getting from doing this weight. The weight needs to be here, but you can't hold the weight there. So you could do it with a cable, which isn't the natural designation of the purpose of the muscle. Okay, meaning these muscles right here, your side glutes, aren't built for doing this. They're actually built for stabilizing in exercises like lunges and side lunges. They're for keeping everything in your pelvis in place. So if you want big saddlebags, lateral raises like that. Okay, that's a good one. Whoa, that exercise gets me. It's just
Want me up to 10 pounds?
yeah, that.
Let's go with
step off for a second.
behind the neck shoulder press. That puts your shoulder in one of the worst positions.
Behind the neck, shoulder, military on a Smith machine press.
Yes.
Smith machine presses are horrible.
Yes.
So
You're way back here trying to get behind your neck. That shoulder joint's not meant for that, people. Come on.
yeah, and
And
then
you add weight to that.
the uniform pushing alignment of the Smith. Same reason that doing squats on a Smith machine is bad. Your body doesn't move in one plane. Meaning, watch as I go. Okay, my butt's gonna go back, my knees are gonna go forward. I got multiple dimensions of that. In a Smith, you have to go one plane. I'm not having any forward, backward movement, which means it's anatomically unnatural or incorrect. Okay, and then as you press, you don't press perfectly straight up and bring it straight down. You have a little bit of forward, backward movement, as well as body control. Learning to control the weight. Okay? All right, let's start there. So, we talked about burpees. I got box jumps on mine only because box jumps for most people are pointless. Meaning, yeah, they're great. They're great for athletes, but people who don't have the body control to just do a great standing broad jump or a real traditional broad jump, what's the point of doing a box jump if you can't get a great regular jump? You can jump all you want. You'll learn body control, and most people just don't need the box as a scary element to the exercise they're trying to do.
But if you are going to do box jumps, make sure, people, that you're landing softly. I am at the gym every day, and I see nothing but this.
Land like a ninja. Okay?
They are pushing down on that. It kills me to watch that. It hurts my knees to watch that.
Great. These are the people I love. They land.
They throw the hips up.
I don't get that. I don't see the purpose. Also, when you're squatting and you come up and you go,
Land soft, people. Absorb
Ready?
that weight.
like a
Flexion of the
ninja.
hips, flexion of the knees, absorb that weight.
So that's much better off for everybody involved. All right, what else we got?
I got people who wear Converse shoes for no reason.
Oh yeah, big deadlift people.
Oh, all these, everybody's a deadlift. And I'm talking to the younger generation on this one.
If you don't deadlift your body weight, you shouldn't be worrying about wearing Converse. That's my new rule. Just hang up with it right now. First and foremost, go barefoot.
Go barefoot. It's better. Horrible support. There's no arch of the foot support. There's no lateral movement support for anything. So
I have seen people run with Chuck Taylors on.
Oh, and the Tozy shoes, those gorilla, those what they're called?
The old school.
Yeah, old school, where people would used to
Yeah, big old toe.
get like hairline fracture of their feet because they would run for miles and wonder why their feet hurt. Another stupid one.
So build to the stages of life. All right, what else we got? I think that's tire flips are cool, but their form is horrible. I don't know how more people don't wreck their bag.
Yeah.
So tire flips are cool. I mean, they serve a purpose. They're cool. They look cool. They're gonna get you social media likes. But as far as being anatomically safe, I don't think that's the best choice for most.
So just use your phone minimally. Don't use the equipment for an hour long. Do the right exercises
And be smart.
and be smart.
It does come out of this. First of all, ask questions, because most people who are actually in the gym are very friendly. So if you're not sure of how to do something, most people are very approachable. The hot girl with their headphones on, possibly not the most approachable person.
Go to an old guy. Go
Yeah.
to someone older.
Go to someone who's been in the gym.
They'll appreciate you
Yeah.
asking them questions.
You can kind of tell who knows their way around the gym, because they are confidently walking around doing stuff at the gym. Okay, they might even believe it or not, I've worked out without music. I have not used headphones before. I know that's like the most amazing thing, and I don't have to have music to get a good workout in it. So I'll actually sometimes just have that one headphone in, and that other one's free, so that I can have conversation with intelligent, cool people at the gym.
Yeah.
Because the gym used to be like family to a lot of people. Like Dom says, we're not criminals, we're family.
And it used to be to go to
Yeah.
retreat.
Have conversations and get away from stress in life.
And now it's just it feels like an inconvenience.
Yeah.
It feels like people are bothering people.
Yeah.
They're bothering you.
Yeah.
So,
Because they're one rep away from the $1 million Instagram.
and we could spend another 30, 40 minutes talking about stupid stuff that people do at the gym, but obviously we don't want to lose your attention, so we're going to wrap it up.
That'll be it. All right, so next Wednesday, do we have an idea what we're going to talk about?
I like your idea of the spin off from the gym, stupid people stuff to do like while driving.
Oh God, yeah. So, okay. So here's a hint. I saw a car break down in the middle of the street today. And so the police officer does her job, and starts checking. This car comes and parks right in front. So the cop's here, the broken down car is here. This person pulls into the middle of the intersection and just sits there. Just watches while blocking the whole intersection. Just watching. So the cop tells him, hey, just go around. What do they proceed to do? Literally back up at less than a mile an hour. In the car, creeping to the crosswalk that was behind him. And I'm like, just go around like she said. And they're just 1 mile an hour creeping. Like I could push the car faster than it was backing up. So that's stuff that's frustrating driving around. We're going to get more on that because I just want to vent. That's a big list. All right. That's all we have for today. I'm Spencer Aiken, my brother.
I'm Greg.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, guys.